Welcome to all your Leos for your monthly horoscope for April 2019. General horoscope, not tailor-made at all, just giving you some flavor there for your sun sign or your rising sign or your moon sign. And of course, if you're really having a problem, really having a difficult situation and you want to talk about it and you want to have a view of an astrologer, just get in touch. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at the month of April. First of all, is it an important key month of the year? No, it isn't. That's good for a change. It doesn't always. I know that most Leos, they like a bit of drama in their life. They like a bit of things that are going on in their life. This is not the month in general. It's, of course, for some Leos, things will happen. Again, this is not tailor-made. But in general, this is not the month where lots of changes are going on, especially with so much energy in your 8th house, which is actually a house that is behind the scenes. It's a house that is, it's an area of your life that people are not seeing. I mean, it's a very psychological house. The 8th house is the house of transformation. And that's quite often when people are doing a lot of psychological work, a lot of shadow work, a lot of getting to know oneself on a way deeper level, because when you know your shadows, it's becoming not that difficult anymore. It's becoming less dark. It's becoming, you put light on it. And so it is a continuation of the month of March, April that is, a bit less foggy, but still foggy enough. Why is that? Because last month we had the Mercury retrograde in your 8th house, which was good for deep knowledge and deep interest in maybe the occult, maybe the metaphysical and all of that, maybe your own psyche even, or on a more physical level, the money of other people that you're thinking about how to, let's say, maybe taking a loan with someone else for buying a house or whatever. Now this month, there is still an emphasis on that house because Venus is conjunct Neptune around the 10th. So around that time, Venus will conjoin with Neptune there, making aspects with Jupiter as well. And at the very end of the month, Mars will join the picture in making aspects with Neptune. So still a lot of possibility energy. And with possibility energy, if you see it from a perspective where you can not analyze, but standing a bit distance there, having a bit of distance there, and seeing what's happening, and this possibility could happen, and this could happen, and this could be very rewarding for you to see what is possible in your life. But when you wanna make things concrete, all of a sudden it's not going to happen because it's too much Neptunian energy. That's more for next month then. Now for you, all this area is, as I said, in the 8th house. Now with Venus and Neptune together, so let's say the first 2 weeks of the month could be an energy of you thinking about love and having ideals about what love should be. It could be simple as that, you know, whether you are single or not, that you're thinking about love and that you are thinking about intimacy on that very deep level. And for those of you who are in a relationship, it could be more intimate, more intimacy, more romantic energy. I always say for those who are single, but you know, you could meet someone, yes, but of course when you're not single you can meet someone too. I mean, that is a bit the drama of the Leo, you know, the drama, that part of the Leo that loves a bit of drama will say, of course, that is life, and it really is. So what I'm trying to say here is that you could meet someone with Venus conjunct Neptune in your 8th house, that you're getting involved in a relationship that is hidden. I mean, the whole month it could stay hidden. The month after that, I'm not quite sure about that. So I'm not judging here. I'm just saying that this is the energy of that you're a bit more prone to that. There could be some romance going on there. If that is the fact, be sure that although this might feel most romantic love, the most, and it could have even to do with a friend, because there's a lot of energy there as well. And be sure that you're realistic. Be sure that you're maybe now seeing a bit too dreamy now, and putting someone on a pedestal. And is it really possible? You know, again, the Neptune, is it really possible in real life to connect with this person in a longer term, that is, than 1 month? So these could be the things that come up. On another level, it could mean that Venus and Neptune is about illusion, disillusion, or about idealization. So maybe you're waiting for an inheritance coming up, and it could be less than you expected, that kind of thing. So don't expect too much when it comes to money of other people or money that is owned to you. Don't expect too much, then you can't get disappointed. That's why I'm saying that you could attract a bit more money there with Venus in your 8th house, but with Neptune, I wouldn't expect too much, so that you can say that you don't get that pain of the disappointment, okay? Then the other things that are going on is Mars in your 11th house, in the house of, for the whole month, in the house of friends, in the houses of objectives, of if you have your own company, the 11th house is the 2nd house of the 10th, which means it's also a money house. So you could be working a bit more for you know, putting more energy in advertisement, in networking, in social media. It's a good time to do that with Mars there in your 11th house. That's a positive energy of Mars. The downside of the Mars in the 11th is watch out, that the pitfall is that you could get discussions with friends, for instance, or that you want to take the leadership and other people don't like that. Or if you are planning for an event or something, because Mars is connected with Neptune, with Jupiter, you could overreach a little bit. So be sure that, again, it's always with Neptune, the best thing to handle Neptune is just to don't expect too much, and then you'll be fine. So when you are doing things, Mars, to connect people, like-minded people, to go to, and you are probably the initiator because you are Mars, you know, having Mars there in the 11th house. So when you're taking initiative, when it comes to gathering people together of like-minded, doing a workshop, doing whatever it is, again, be careful that you don't overreach and that you're not being too, you know, the sky is the limit kind of. It's not the time to do that now, because why? You're gonna get disappointed. You don't want that. So it's better to be realistic, and then you cannot go wrong. Jupiter also goes backwards in your 5th house, so it's about standing still of 5th house issues. 5th house is your house, by the way. So standing still about your hobbies, about your heart connections that you're having, about what you think about love and all that sort of thing. It's a good time now. But other than that, as I said, it's not a bad month at all. You can get a lot out of it. I mean, certainly on a psychological level, you can really understand yourself way better than ever before. And if you just watch out for that Neptune there and stand with your feet on the ground, you'll have a splendid month, I'm sure. Thank you so much for watching. Have a very good month and see you next time. Bye-bye.